What's up, everybody? Spare with a Gun here from Sleepless Nights with another episode on Subnautica. When we left off in the last episode, we had started kind of trying to go about our tunnel building a little differently than we had previously. Which you can kind of see if you missed the last episode, that we've got these little spacers almost to kind of... What the heck? Oh, I hit the E key. Playing too much Space Engineers. Tried to roll. Didn't work. So we have all these little spacers that show where in the grid the base should be. And then it goes down here and breaks out a little bit more. And then we got over to here, which is where we left off. Now, I basically went back to restock my health and everything because I was running low. I was getting hungry and about to die of thirst. So, what we're going to do, I still never fixed the sea moth, is I'd kind of, again, like to reiterate for those of you that weren't really here in the last episode or whatever, that we're kind of working our way into Leviathan territory here, as you can hear, literally. Ooh, I think I just scraped that. Oh well. So I'm basically operating in the sea view so that we don't die. That actually looks like a stairway, doesn't it? It's almost like a stairway up. That's kind of weird. We are not the only ones on this planet. We haven't seen them yet, thank heavens. Ooh, there's also a little tunnel over there. What? Why? I'm stuck. I wonder where this tunnel goes. We have a rebreather on and the radiation is gone, so we actually can explore a bit. Now, we can grab this titanium, or this scrap, but unfortunately, the titanium we can't get yet because our sea view doesn't have enough power to run the fabricator. It does, but it doesn't. Like, it has it, but I'm not using it because I want to save it for my sea moth just in case I need it for something. Let's throw that in there. So that's the tunnel thing over there. Oops. Well, I guess we'll find out pretty soon if that attracts them or not. Gosh, it's also like murky in the water too. It's kind of weird. What's going on here? Oh, I guess that's the reflection. I thought it was like a hologram thing where it was floaty. So we have a couple of options. We could try and go down that tunnel, which, let's explore a bit here. I could have brought my, whatchamacallit. Oh no, I've got all these resources on me. I don't want to do that. I don't remember what you lose. So for now, we're just going to operate on this assumption that we're going to move forward here. If we decide not to, I can always change it. But for now, we're going to assume that we're going to keep moving this direction. I also went back and tore down the other transparent ones from the other tunnels. So, there's that. So we got some extra titanium here. Making it go a long way. I probably shouldn't be carrying as much titanium with me, because I don't know if you drop all this if you die. And if there is a Leviathan out here, I could definitely die. I tell you what we're going to do. We need to build all of these up anyway to be able to proceed with the building. Oh crap. Crap. I totally forgot about that. Dang it, let me deconstruct.
Warning, 30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Oy. That could have been bad. Okay. get in here. Let's move up a ways. Shed some light on the area. The lights on the sea view are actually really nice, because they light up a pretty broad area. I am just attracting them. It's like, here, come eat me. Okay, so I have more than enough material to do a reinforcement, which is what we're going to need here. Alright, so we reinforced it. Now I can actually continue building. And like I said, we're basically going to build up to the point that we're going to continue. And instead of actually dismantling all of the tunnels like I should be doing, we're going to use that opportunity to where we don't have anything on us to move forward a little bit under that tunnel and see what we've got going on there. I think this is high enough to move forward. And for now, I'm actually going to put a hatch back here. The reason for this is that eventually I'm going to want to hatch on it anyway. Okay, so we have our 3 air tanks. Now, I am not taking the sea moth out, which I could do, but I'm not going to because of the simple fact that that would involve putting it at risk to the Leviathan. So I'm going to put my builder back. Let's see. Do I need anything else? I don't think I do. Just me and my wits. And like I said, we're going to end up dismantling all of these and continuing to build forward, but I'm really curious to see what's down here. And it'll also let us pick up some more scrap here, too. Though, in hindsight, I don't know how the air is going to work down here. I don't really need gold. And what I mean by the air is that we're in Leviathan territory, so if I surface to a point where one could show up, I also can't really just surface to get air. So I'm not really sure how that's going to work. I doubt I'll be able to swim my way back. It depends. Wow, this is like a decent kelp forest. Like a legit forest. I'm watching, I'm looking. I wish there was a third-person mode. This has such the Jaws effect. Wow, why do I have... I have one sea moth reading there. One there. Oh, that must be the old one, and that must be the one that's on the sea view. Okay. Wait a minute, where am I? Okay. So that's kind of cool. Ooh. Come here. Come here. Spadefish. Huh, okay.
30 seconds of oxygen remaining.
Okay, so that's the tunnel. So I just went in and came out in a loop. That's interesting. I probably should bring my little, whatchamacallit, with me. Sea glider, but I don't think it has much power. Can I put some... There we go. How much power does this have? Oh, 76? That's not bad. We'll just use it for ascension and descension, I guess. As I use it to swim forward. There was a salt block over here that I kind of wanted to grab. I really wish I could use the sea moth, but it's too vulnerable to the Leviathans. That for me, it's like I can grab this scrap and stuff, but if I die, and I just lose that. If I die in a sea moth, then I've got to like rebuild the whole thing, which sucks. I mean, it's not ridiculously expensive like the Cyclops is, but it's still pretty darn expensive. What is that? There's writing over there. Or something that's showing up. That's interesting. Whoop. More scrap. This'll be good for our building stuff. We could use all this. I just keep waiting for a Leviathan to show up off screen and just come rushing towards me. That's what they always do, man. I never see them, and then they just are like in my face, and it scares the crap out of me every dang time. Watching you, waiting for you. We're close, though. This is about where they start spawning. I think once we get past this kelp forest is where they kind of start showing up. I'm pretty sure. I don't think you drop equipment when you die. I'm pretty sure you just drop your stuff. Like your materials. So, what I might do... Tell you what, let's make this our testing run. We're getting some decent materials, though. What are we up to, like 8 scrap metal or something? Ooh! Ooh! What is this? No, no, no. Give me that. I think this is just normal scrap. Yep. And then... What are you? Open. Ooh, a med kit. I'm actually not going to use that right now because I think I'm about to go die. And in about going to die, you don't want to waste your med kit. But I am going to keep it since I'm out of them, and I could have used it a while ago. Apparently this is the section that I haven't really explored too much. There's scrap over there. There's salt here. I've been collecting a lot of salt and wherever I can. Man, look at all this scrap metal. We're doing some serious gathering here. The reason for that being that... I don't really need silver, but I'll take it. The reason for that being that, we're not exactly finding a ton of the airfish, which were pretty much my primary source of water. So it's kind of becoming harder to get water. Ooh, this could be a problem. Oh wait, maybe not. There we go. Whew, that was close. Alright, so I might actually not want to pick up more scrap at this point. Like, I think the sea view is full. So I'm pretty sure the scrap is going to have to wait. I did just open that, right? Or I must have closed it. So, okay. Excuse me. Okay, so here's what we're going to do for the remainder of the episode. Here's the sea view. So we're going to find out at what point we actually see a Leviathan spawn, because that will tell us when we're in... I think it's this stuff. Right past this kelp forest, I'm pretty sure is where we are in their territory. And you can kind of see the load-in texture, or not texture, but the pop-in kind of loading. So I'm guessing we're loading into their turf. I still want to kill one eventually, but I don't think there's weapons designed for it at this point. Sea moth. Everything's sea moth. Oh, sorry about that. I don't know if anybody heard that. That was an alarm that I forgot to turn off. My bad. I should have brought a nav beacon with me. Oh, I know. I will pick up that sea moth fragment and then just throw it down as soon as I see one of them. That'll work. Oh! I didn't think about that either. There's a little island over there. Nope, not picking up scrap. I don't want to lose it when I die. And I'm going to die. There's airfish. I wonder if there's anything on this island. I'm a little both pleased and nervous that we haven't seen a Leviathan yet. Those are... It's kind of weird. Oh, we're swimming through the island. Anything up here? So it's possible we could tunnel over to here, since we didn't actually see a Leviathan show up in that time. And then... What, can we just walk the rest of the way? I mean, that seems a little... I won't say cheaty, it just seems a little, like, workaroundy. What is that thing? It looks like there's a snake in the water. That must be a cord. Like a power cord or something. I'm wondering if there's a means of accessing the ship while completely avoiding them, which would be kind of awesome. Oh. Wait for it. I'm seeing a lot of load-in stuff, so I keep waiting for one to pop in. Okay, we can't go through there. We'll have to go around. Whoops. That's a wall. Well, they're awful loud for not existing at the moment. Oh, great! I don't have anything on me important, do I? No, I don't. It is kind of interesting how going in with the mindset of dying is a little less scary. Nothing. It's a trap! I don't know if that makes any sense to anyone else, but it does to me. Ooh, what is this? Disinfected water. I'll take it, but I'm probably gonna lose it. Ooh, what was that? There's like a glowing dot down here. I wonder if that's a... I think that's just a light on the ship design. So wait a minute. Whoa! 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 What just happened? Did the ship just finally decide to load in? Is that... Where'd the ground go? Oh, there's one. Okay, now we're totally gonna die. Alright, where... Oh, I see. I don't know how I glitched over here. I'm waiting for him, dude. I'm waiting for you. I don't know how I glitched all the way over here. Because I definitely was not intending to be over this far. So, this is my hypothesis. And as we all know, oh, geez, never mind. Welcome aboard, Captain. Where am I? Where did it spit me out at? Whoa, right next to a bone shark. I think that's what those are called. Back up off me. Phew! That never ceases to scare me. When they just swim by and grab you out of nowhere and you're just like, wah! Interesting. So, it almost seemed... Man, that was a ways before they finally showed up. Like, it's out towards the front of the ship, it almost seems like, unless you go further out to the side. That's the thing. It seems like, again, this is my theory, as I started to say, a hypothesis of sorts. That will require great scientific experimentation. Oh! I found Frame Rate Cove. Yep, Frame Rate Cove right here. It's very difficult to play at 3 frames a second. Okay. I think I'm heading in the right direction. Yep, there it goes. Frame Rate Cove, everyone. So... I think I'm just gonna swim back over this way. To the base. And I'll just drop this stuff off. My hypothesis, as I've started to say 3 times, is that if you hug the wall towards the Aurora, it either causes them not to spawn or not to aggro. I haven't quite figured out which, but either way, they don't really seem to be a bother if you stay really, really close to the ship. It seems like they kind of leave you alone. Again, I don't know if that's that they're not spawned in yet, or if that's because they're not within their pathfinding to chase after you or something. So that's what we're going to exploit, basically, is we're going to use that to our advantage to build in a direction that's kind of like what is that? Oh, that's the busted one. We'll build in a direction that kind of hugs that wall. When we get up into that sandy area past the kelp farm, or kelp forest, what we'll end up doing is we'll turn to our right and hug the wall. And we'll just keep hugging it all the way over to the Aurora and hope that's enough that it'll keep us out of Leviathan eyes. The other thing that I want to test, though, is to kind of get one's attention to where they're chasing you, and then basically turn around and duck into one of the tubes or sea base compartment things with a hatch on it to see if the Leviathan can get in and kill you. If it can, this whole project is kind of, well, null and void, for lack of a better term. But if it can't, well, that's a whole nother ballgame, because then we could actually exploit looking around and trying to find materials and stuff in Leviathan territory without having a problem with them. Anyways, I think we're going to wrap this episode up here on that note, a little bit of a territorial experimentation, if you will. And I think we're going to wrap things up here. Let me know what y'all think about that. In the meantime, I hope y'all enjoy it. If you did, leave a like, and I'll see y'all next time. Peace!